Okay, hey guys, I've done some video reviews on the lights that I collect. Now I'm going to show you some of the sirens. This is one of my personal favourites. It's a series Alpha 12. There's two main versions of this. There's the self-contained option, which has the amplifier and the pin switches. That it also comes with a microphone option, and depending on the model, either two switches or a switch and a knob. Or there's the remote mount version, which is this one. This siren's very, very popular in Britain. It started to come into popularity about 5 years ago, because up until then the emergency service is regularly ran off of used to regularly run off of 3 tones, which were yelp, whale, and high-low. That's the E-naught. But in time we shifted to the American sirens, and the Whelen Alpha 12 is probably the most common we use here in this country. This siren here is a contained 100-watt amplifier and is designed for undercover and volunteer applications. Very popular with London ambulance services. Basically, the good thing about this is that because it's designed for remote mount, it can be put in the trunk of a car or underneath a seat. The has 5 siren tones: yelp, wail, piss, high-low and air horn, and you can run 4 of them at any given time. How you decide on the tones is by those little dip switches in the back. See them there? Depending on how you have those configured, you can change the way that your sirens are. The way I've got this one configured at the moment is I've got it on yelp, wail, pierce, and air horn, and I've also got it with a yelp 10-second override function. The piercer tone is used a lot in America. They also call it high open phaser. It's commonly used when coming up to intersections. You use it with the air horn. It alerts people that you're coming. Now this siren is quite economical for what it is. It costs £120, but it comes all self-contained. You get the wiring loop as well. And this siren can also be controlled either hands-free or else with a switch panel. What's that, I hear you say? Can be controlled hands-free? How on earth do you manage that? Simple. See the wires? When they're connected up, and that's the beauty of this, I'm not sure whether you can see the wires through the packaging, but everything just slips into the back of the pin sockets. And if you haven't got a switch panel, the way that you can control the siren's tones is through the vehicle's horn ring mounted in the steering wheel. Even if you have got a switch panel, you can still go hands-free with it, because the Alpha 4 switch panel, I think it is, has a hands-free option. This particular siren, this particular model, will cost about £120 with the wiring loom. The Alpha 12S, which is the self-contained version of this, is about £30 extra, and the version of this that comes with a PEA microphone is considerably more. Oh, that's about 300 quid. As I said, it's manufactured by Whelen, one of the industry leaders. And this siren's it's easy to install. My recommendation, if you are going to get this siren, please be told that unless you're a collector like me, you need to be authorised to use it for personal vehicle use. None of these sirens are ever going to be used on my high POV, just for personal collection. But you need a speaker for this, and if you are going to use it, a switch panel. There's 5 switch panels available for this, including the Alpha 2, which is the most readily available here, costs about 20 quid, and the Alpha 4, which is the one I would recommend, because the Alpha 4 basically imitates the format of the E12S. Now, the 12S is that one there. As I said, you can have 4 siren tones on at any time. You choose between yelp, wail, hail, and air horn. Those 3 are mandatory, and the one that you can flick between is either piercer or high-low. I personally prefer piercer. All of the Whelen products are guaranteed for 2 years from the date of manufacture, which is put on the label of the siren, and all of the necessary components are provided. And as you can see there, I've got the amplifier, the wiring loom, and the instruction manual. In order to complete this for definite, you would need a speaker. My recommendation would be the Whelen 315. That will set you back around about £100. So for a full siren configuration will cost you a minimum of £220. But please do not go out and buy these and then stick them inside your POV for a laugh. You will get nicked. It's a very popular siren here, well worth the money. It's quite cheap and economical, and I like it. 12 volt, 100 watt, very loud indeed. Excuse me a minute, that's my cell phone going. I'll answer that in a minute. But that's it basically, people. That's the Whelen Alpha 12. So if you have any comments or questions, drop me a comment underneath and I'll do my best. That's all for you now, people. Peace.